Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. I am here to do your week reading. I hope you guys are having a good week, Taurus. Also, Taurus, this is a general reading and this is not everybody's story. It might relate to you, it might not. If it does not, you can go on your moon as well as your Venus signs, and there will be messages there for you, Taurus. I hope you guys having a good weekend as well as a good week. This is your week reading, Taurus. Also, Quatch Watchers, y'all are welcome to my channel. And let's start, Taurus. Spirit, protect me and Taurus as I do that reading from any harm. And let it go back to the person that sent it. Let Taurus get the accurate readings that they need to give them guidance and strength. I pray. Amen and amen. So let's see what's coming in here for y'all, Taurus. We have here, don't let your past hold you back. So a lot of you guys in South Node. So you're not letting your past hold you back here. We also have here, occlusions are being in reach, full moon in eclipse. Okay, so occlusions are being in reach here. You guys are not letting your past hold you back. Okay, so tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus here, Spirit? We have here a time for healing, Baz moon. So a lot of you guys are healing at this time here. Look at that moon. It's beautiful. Y'all healing here, Taurus, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with nothing will come to a situation here, as well as your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. So for some of you Tauruses here, something's not going to come to a situation here, or it's like they don't want something to come to a situation for you or something like that here, Taurus. Be aware what y'all dealing with, because it has something to do with that, and they don't want y'all dreams to come to fruition or something like that as well here. It has something to do with be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. So you could be being bold to make the first move, or a cardinal sign y'all could be dealing with Aries, Cancer, Libra, or a Capricorn. Okay, could be being bold to make the first move as well. Okay, so you guys are healing here, Taurus. We have here, value yourself, spend time in nature. So a lot of you guys are valuing yourself. Yeah, valuing yourself here. And also, y'all are spending time in nature here, okay? And it has something to do with gatherings, your own community of support and love. So some of you guys could be having gatherings as well here with your support and love, okay? But it has something to do with you valuing yourself, or valuing yourself, okay? So we're talking about sign of Taurus. We have her receive guidance, connecting with the heart of the earth. So you could be receiving guidance, or someone here could be receiving guidance from you here. Okay, you could be healing, or you could be helping someone heal. It has something to do with embracing life. Be true to yourself and authority of self. All you need is to provide. So trust, it has something to do with all you need is to provide. So you could be providing at this time, and you're trusting it, and what you're trusting into is embracing it. Okay, or y'all are embracing it. A lot of you guys are providers here, and it has something to do with your letting go of adapting and flowing with the erase. So a lot of you guys are letting go of something here, because something is dry, it's nothing there. Okay, but tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus, her Spirit? We have her infatuation here. So someone could be trying to infatuate with y'all, or y'all could be infatuated on something here. But it has something to do with the mini chest. So someone here could be infatuated with your money, or someone here could be infatuated with your money, or someone is infatuated with someone's money here. Okay? So tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus, her Spirit, this week? We have her social mask. So someone here could be having a social mask. It has something to do with wearing a mask that hides the truth of emotions and avoiding, as well as smiling and hiding their true feelings. So someone could be have a social mask on, okay? And it has something to do with someone here could be healing it, or trying to heal it, or something like that as well here, okay? Taurus, it has something to do with unexpected surprise, as well as the Casanova. So it has something to do with someone here could be a Casanova here, and somebody here might wants to do an unexpected surprise on someone here, or something like that as well here. Okay, and it has something to do with that, but it has something to do with someone here is the lonely one. It's like someone who want to play with somebody here that's a lonely one. Yeah, and they want to play with somebody that's a lonely one with their money. This is what they want to do. Okay, because they think that they are Casanova here, I guess. Okay, Taurus, let's see. So it has something to do with someone here wants somebody here to receive and be guided to them wearing a mask here. This is what they want you, want somebody to, they want you to be like this, or they want you to believe this. And it has something to do with this, Taurus, this week, okay? It has something to do with that. We have her Capricorn energy, your goals, your day-to-day route, using the business-like way of Capricorn energy. And it has something to do, excuse me, hold on. Sorry, I had to talk to my kids, they something else. But it has something to do with your goals as well as your day-to-day route here. And it has something to do with Capricorn energy here. But it has something to do with the sun, determination, and acting like a leader. So a lot of you guys are on y'all responsibilities here, and y'all can be acting like a leader here with the sun. Okay? So let's tell me outside of Taurus. What's coming in? We have her South Node. It says there will be nothing. It says there will be nothing anxiety about as well as trouble. So it has something to do with somebody here could be having, somebody here is in their South Node here. And it has something to do with someone could be worrying about nothing here, or someone is worrying about something here, but someone is in their South Node. And they're wearing a social mask here, and it's like they trying to heal it or something like that here. It has something to do with you trying energy here, the unexpected, as well as a different way of looking at something as well here with Pluton energy here. So it has something to do with the way of y'all could be, you know, thinking something different here, or someone here is, and it has something to do with the do or die as well as a reunion here, or it has something to do with getting to the heart of something here, and it has something to do with the way of somebody thinking. It has something to do with Pluto as well as Utah energy, but it has something to do with seeking one with all there is, with the philosophy, keeping your invites hidden. So someone can be hiding what they got going on here, or you hiding what you got going on here. Okay, and I would too, because somebody wearing a social mask here. Okay. So we have her planning your career. So a lot of you guys are planning your career at this time, Taurus. And we also have her opening up. So this is what y'all opening up to is your career. Okay? For a lot of you. Spirit, tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus, sir? We have her a 30-day challenge. So something is a 30-day challenge. So someone here wearing a mask or wearing a social mask here, and it got something to do with the South Node here. It has something to do with challenging yourself as well as a soulmate here. So something could be a challenge about with a soulmate here, or something could be a challenge with y'all with a soulmate for some of you guys as well here. Okay, and it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with love your journey. So some of you guys could be loving your journey here. Okay. So tell me about the sign of Taurus. We have her in divine timing. So something's coming in divine timing. And we have her limited belief system. Somebody got some type of limited belief system, sir. Okay. So tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus, sir? We have her boundaries. So a lot of you guys could be putting up boundaries towards someone here. Okay, that's in their South Node or something like that. And the reason why is if you see this person got a whole bunch of faces. Or someone could be around y'all, they got a whole bunch of faces. They play a whole bunch of personalities. And it has something to do with that. A lot of you guys could be on a 30-day challenge here, and y'all might need to put some type of boundaries up towards somebody here that only care about social mask here. Okay, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with overcoming obstacles, and it has something to do with rejuvenating. So a lot of you guys could be rejuvenating here, but someone has overcoming obstacles. Okay, and it has something to do with peace. So it has something to do with you staying in peace here. Okay, Taurus. Because somebody here got two persons. Somebody here in a South Node, they play two roles or something like that. Or, okay. We're talking about the sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus? We have her the storm. So some type of storm is coming in her, and it has something to do with the soul forgiveness. Okay. So you might be forgiving yourself, or someone here is forgiving their self. But sign of Taurus, it has something to do with living out loud. So some of you guys could be living out loud, or someone here is, and it has something to do with someone here is living out loud by wearing a mask. That's what it has something to do with her, Taurus. Okay, and it has something to do with this is what they harvesting. Okay. Someone has living out loud by wearing a mask, and this is what they harvesting. Yeah, it sounds good. Something is a death core here. Okay, it's a death core, and it has something to do with unlimited possibilities. Somebody unlimited possibilities is an ending. Okay. So tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus, sir? I'm tired of talking to y'all, baby. Y'all need to be quiet, baby. You know I'm doing my channel. We have her a new day. So something is a new day here, Taurus, and it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with psychic developments. So something is a new day here, and it got something to do with psychic abilities or psychic development, and it has something to do with someone here that has a psychic ability and have a new day here. It has something to do with somebody here wants somebody here to go through a struggle. That's what it has something to do with. Like some of y'all have psychic abilities, y'all have a new day here, and they want y'all to go through a struggle here. Somebody here is living out loud, and what they living out loud is a new day. Yeah, they living out loud with a new day, but they living out loud here to want to wear a mask to a psychic here. Okay, that's what it has something to do with here. Okay, okay, all right. Let's talk about the sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus here? We have here cautious. Be aware of the tricksters as rising of the path of consolation to downfall. Something is cautious here. Someone need to be cautious on something here. And it has something to do with that, Taurus. And they need to be cautious on pictures, seeking avoidance from others, as well as anxiety about the past of memories as well. So someone here can be on a picture graph, or it got something to do with seeking advice from others. So somebody here might be getting some type of advice from another person here, and they need to be cautious on it. Okay? So let's tell you about the sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus here, Spirit? We have here healing, seeing through illuminations and navigating danger and finding the therapist and guidance. So some of you guys could be healing, like I was telling you guys. Y'all could be asking somebody a question or getting some type of advice from somebody here. But Spirit wants y'all to be cautious on it for some of y'all. Because it has something to do with the balloon, empty promises. So somebody here could be telling y'all some empty promises here with this balloon. Okay, and it has something to do with that. This is what they're telling someone here. Y'all can get some type of advice from someone, or somebody could be talking to y'all, and they could be giving y'all some empty promises. Yeah, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with the invader, as well as does not. It says do not complete the project. Somebody here don't complete their projects, sir. What they work on, they don't complete them. And it has something to do with that, with this invader. Okay? So be aware what y'all dealing with her. Taurus. Okay? Y'all can be healing and having a new day here. Okay? So we're talking about sign of Taurus. We have her manifestation. So a lot of you guys are manifesting at this time here. And we also have here elevation. So a lot of you guys are trying to manifest to elevate. Okay? So tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus, sir? We have her unfolding. So something is unfolding here, and it got something to do with healing and a new day here. Okay, and it has something to do with y'all can be healing and something is unfolding here, because it has something to do with what is unfolding here is reflection, and it has something to do with alignments here, as well as expectations. So it has something to do with what y'all align with her. Might have expectations, her. And it has something to do with that. Okay? So we have healing here and unfolding. And healing, unfolding here, as well as a new day. But somebody here could be living out loud here. Okay? So let's see what's coming in here for y'all, Taurus. We have here the Queen of Swords, air energy. So y'all can be around the Queen of Swords here. And we have the Seven of Swords. So somebody here is doing something sneaky here. Okay. So tell me about the sign of Taurus. That's why y'all might need to be the Queen of Swords for some of you Taurus females. So tell me about the sign of Taurus. We have her the Seven of Wands. So some of you guys are standing your ground here, or someone here is, and they're blocking something here as well here. And they're blocking an emperor as well. Somebody here is blocking their emperor, or you are blocking your emperor. For some of you guys. For some of you guys can be standing your ground as well. But it has something to do with the Five of Cups here, and it has something to do with the Hermit. So somebody here can be in the Five of Cups here, and somebody here just not talking and they not content her. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with the Sun, Leo energy. So let's tell me about the sign of Taurus. We have the Four of Wands. So some of you Taurus males, y'all are in a contract here with a y'all could be the Emperor, but it has something to do with a Queen of Wands, fire energy. Okay, it has something to do with the Ten of Swords, and it has something to do with the Knight of Swords. So something could be coming in real slow, and somebody here trying to Ten of Swords somebody here, and it has something to do with that, and not just Ten of Swords them, but also sacrifice them, and it has something to do with that, Taurus. Or they're trying to sacrifice you. I don't know what it is. But it's about sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus here? It has something to do with the Page of Pentacles. So somebody here could be trying to learn something, or thinking that they learning some type of money or investment here. They got something to do with the Emperor. But it as well as Aries energy. Y'all could be around as well. But it has something to do with the Queen of Cups here. Water energy here. So it's a water energy here. You could be standing your ground too, or someone here is. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with the devil, and it has something to do with justice, Libra energy here. So somebody here could be toxic, or somebody here could be with a toxic lover here. And it has something to do with that as well. And or y'all could be around a Capricorn or a Libra. But it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with the Eight of Wands, fire energy. So tell me about the sign of Taurus. It has something to do with the Five of Pentacles here. So somebody here is in a Five of Pentacles here about a contract or in a home here. Or somebody here that could have left a water energy out into the Five of Pentacles here. Or something like that as well here. Okay. Or here left somebody out into the Five of Pentacles here. Okay. But it has something to do with the Fool, Aquarius energy, as well as Aries energy here. Someone here think a Queen of Wands here is a fool here as well here, and it has something to do with that. But somebody here gonna be out into the Five of Pentacles because it has something to do with the Four of Cups, and it has something to do with the Ten of Pentacles. So something is a missing opportunity here, because somebody here is holding three cups. So somebody could be celebrating with somebody here, but somebody here is missing another cup here. And it has something to do with that. But it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with Temperance, Sagittarius energy. So something's a missing opportunity. Something could have been unfolded here, but it's a missing opportunity here. Yeah. Okay, with you or with someone. Okay. But what it likes to me here towards is y'all gonna be standing y'all ground against a water sign for some of y'all, or somebody here standing their ground here, and somebody blocking something, or somebody standing their ground on you are, and it has something to do with that. And for some of y'all gonna be standing y'all ground against that because it has something to do with the Emperor, or somebody who could be acting like they want to lay down the foundation or something like that here to somebody here. For some of you guys as well here, okay? But it has something to do with, for some of y'all could be with y'all Emperor in y'all home, but somebody here finna be in the Five of Pentacles here. And it has something to do with that because it's got something to do with somebody in a home here, and somebody here's in the Five of Pentacles here. But it has something to do with a Queen of Wands here, and it has something to do with a fire sign here. But it has something to do with the Fool. Somebody think a Queen of Wands is a fool, or someone here, or it got something to do with Aquarius, or it has something to do with an Aries. Okay. Sorry about that, Taurus. So we got the Ace of Wands, explorer. So you guys can be exploring at this time here. We have the Six of Wands. A lot of you guys are in Six of Wands here, and y'all can be in victory here. Okay? But somebody here, or y'all can be standing y'all ground on something here. Okay? So let's see what's the Seven of Wands here for the sign of Taurus. We have here charming. So someone here thought that they could charm someone here that stand their ground. Or you stand your ground and they thought they could charm you. And it has something to do with a money here. It has something to do with some type of money here. And it has something to do with somebody here was reckless. That's why it's judgment on them. And it has something to do with that. And somebody here going to be in the Nine of Swords here. And in anxiety about some type of money. Because somebody thought they could charm somebody here that stand their ground. Give me one on, or you stand your ground. Why the Page of Pentacles here? It has something to do with the King of Cups, water energy here. So it has something to do with a King of Cups here. Somebody thought they could charm a water sign here or something, or a water sign thought that they could charm. But it has something to do with the Magician, and it has something to do with that. Gemini energy as well, and it has something to do with y'all could be manifesting, or someone here is manifesting. What they manifesting is clarity with the sun, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with the world. Somebody here ascended as well here. Yeah, whoever they trying to manifest. Somebody thought they could charm somebody here. Yeah. Give me one on the Emperor. For some of y'all, for some of you Taurus females, y'all blocking somebody and y'all standing y'all ground on something here because it has something to do with a water sign. Thought that they could charm y'all, but it has something to do with it because they wanted to play, and it has something to do with that with this Emperor. Okay, some of y'all could be in Emperor energy, or somebody here thought they could play and charm somebody here, but it has something to do with somebody here for to be fighting, and what they for to be fighting over is money with development skills, and they're going to be fighting with the Five of Swords because somebody's game is over, and it has something to do with that because somebody here for to get hanged. That's why somebody here needs to surrender. Okay, give me one on the Queen of Cups, water energy. It has something to do with the Ace of Pentacles, opportunities. So someone here thought that they had some type of opportunities here, and they thought that they could play with their opportunities, or somebody here thought that they could play with their opportunities towards you. But it has something to do with somebody here is walking away from something here, and it has something to do with Capricorn energy here. Or Capricorn could have walked away, or somebody here walked away. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with somebody blocked somebody too. Yeah. Give me one on the Four of Wands. It has something to do with the journey. So it has something to do with the Three of Wands here, and it has something to do with somebody can have foresight here, or it has something to do with a journey here, or it got something to do with some type of money. But it has something to do with somebody here carrying wands here, and they're carrying wands and they're carrying burdens in their home, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with that because somebody here got memories about the past. Yeah. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? It has something to do with a King of Swords, air energy. So it has something to do with a King of Swords here, and it got something to do with a King of Swords as well as a King of Cups here. Thought that they had options here. They wanted to charm somebody and play. But it has something to do with somebody here, the strength. It got something to do with Leo energy here, and somebody here could be going within, or somebody here got the strength, or you got the strength to go within her and seek the truth. It has something to do with that, and it has something to do with you seeking the truth about a family here, or about your family. Give me one on the Queen of Wands, fire energy. We have here the Empress, receive. So it has something to do with somebody here is an Empress here, and this Empress can have foresight for some, and it has something to do with that. And they have foresight on air energy as well here. They thought that they could play, but it has something to do with the Lovers as well as the partnerships. It has something to do with the Lovers and the Two of Cups here, and it has something to do with this Empress put Lovers as well as Two of Cups to rest. This Empress here, the Queen of Wands. Why the Fool? It has something to do with Temperance, Sagittarius energy. So somebody here thought this Temperance angel and this Empress here was a fool. But it has something to do with that. It has something to do with Taurus energy here. It has something to do with they thought this Temperance angel here was unlearning something here. But this person is an achiever. Or it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with some of you guys could be achieving, but somebody here unlearned something here. And it has something to do with that. What they unlearned is somebody here 10 of sword now. Yeah, wow. You will learn somebody 10 sword than you. That's why it's a missing opportunity here. But somebody here thought that they can live out loud. Yeah. or something like that. Her somebody here thought they could wear a mask and live out loud. Yeah, but it's unfolded. Her it's already done. You know. What's going on here, Taurus? Somebody here try to play with y'all, or somebody try to play with somebody here. Yeah. Why this charm here? It has something to do with somebody here in hiding. Somebody here thought they could charm somebody here that's in hiding, and it has something to do with that. I am devoted to your healing myself, and it has something to do with that. It's like somebody here devoted to healing their self here. Why somebody here got some karmic friends, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with somebody here is in love with they ex her, and it has something to do with somebody who could be a healer, or you could be a healer her. But it has something to do with somebody her wanted to be rebellious against a spiritual walking person, and it has something to do with somebody her thought in divine timing they could be a player. That's what it got something to do with. But this person, this player, is a jackass. Oh wow, Toto. Ooh, wait, give me one on this King of Cups, water energy. It has something to do with somebody here have legal issues. Yeah, whoever this is. But they wanted this person that was in hiding to have legal issues. It has something to do with forcing, and it has something to do with a foundation here. It has something to do with a family here and forcing. And it has something to do with money, and it has something to do with we can't work something out. So somebody here ain't working something out here because somebody, it got something to do with money. And it has something to do with that. Okay? It has something to do with somebody already got the missing piece here, and somebody here, they rather just stay free, or you rather just stay free. Because it has something to do with, it's a whole bunch of people that's involved here with the unsures and things like that here. Yeah, that's what it has something to do with her. Give me one on this play. Somebody here wanted to play with somebody with money. It has something to do with, that's why somebody here walking away. Yeah. Somebody walking away from these legal issues. This person that's in hiding. Because it has something to do with a family here. And it has something to do with somebody here is detaching. Or you detaching from your family. Or somebody here detaching from their family. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with somebody here is by themselves here. And it's connected to the vibes. Or somebody vibes. It's like somebody trying to be on somebody level here that be by themselves. But they not. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here is stubborn. And it got something to do with somebody here is stubborn with their own twin flame. And it has something to do with this player here only wanted payback and revenge. Because it has something to do with, it's a queen rising her, and it gets connected to a queen rising her, or you a queen rising her, and they only wanted a desire towards you. Yeah. That's what it has something to do with. And it has something to do with y'all are psychics and telepathic people, and they thought that they can make you feel unsure about who you are. Oh wow. And it has something to do with a whole bunch of people thought that they could do this. Wow, Taurus. Why the Ace of Pentacles here? It has something to do with somebody here thought that they could creep. Somebody here could be creeping on somebody here. Yeah, that's in hiding. And it has something to do with somebody here valuable circle. It's somebody's circle here that keep doing repeated patterns here. And it has something to do with we can't do this again, but they love to do repeating patterns, and it has something to do with that. Somebody here at their breaking point here, and what they at their breaking point here is with these partners in crime. That's what it has something to do with, and it has something to do with somebody here finna go through straight up challenges her with these mountains with love on the brain, because it has something to do with somebody here finna be thrown out to the trash can, or they thought that they could draw out tarot readers out into the trash can, or tarot readers are throwing them out into the trash can, because it has something to do with these tarot readers are walking away. That's what the guys are doing here. Yeah, baby. Give me one on this. Ooh-wee. It has something to do with somebody that's got shade. Somebody here is shady, and they let a creep on somebody here that's in hiding. It has something to do with somebody here escaped, and somebody here walked away, and they moved on next, or you moved on next, and it has something to do with that. It's a goodbye here with these third parties and karmics. Or you saying goodbye to these third parties and karmics, because it has something to do with somebody here only want to talk to somebody every day, and it has something to do with they want to have fun and joyfulness, and it has something to do with that. But somebody here loves to put projections up onto somebody here with offers, and it has something to do with that. And then not on top of that, it got something to do with a pack here with the wolves, and it has something to do with this pack love to keep secrets. That's why they blocked. Oh wow. King World, King of Swords here. It got something to do with somebody here crying, and they in pain, and they also sad here. Yeah, because somebody here walked away, or somebody here crying because somebody walked away here. But it has something to do with a family here, and family size that's in regret. It's a family that's in regret here. And it has something to do with, it's a waste of time here, because it has something to do Where it's a waste of time her because somebody here only tell half truths. And it has something to do with the shocking news is somebody gonna see something on the phone with this son. And what they gonna see is somebody here cold-hearted as hell. And they turn their back on somebody or you or we got something to do with somebody with somebody body and Clyde her. That's what they was, this Queen of Wands and this Empress her. But they wanted another female her wanted to be shady to them. And it had something to do with that. It had something to do with somebody circle her in drama. It's searching online and looking at somebody's records. But it has something to do with somebody her want to sit around her and have a new beginning her with this time and thought the time was going to help them. But it has something to do with somebody her thought that they could manifest somebody back her. And then they thought that they can love bomb them. That's what it has something to do with her. But whoever that thought that, they finna get bad karma. Or they getting bad karma. What's going on here? Somebody here crying about somebody body and Clyde. Or somebody, you was their body and Clyde and they crying about you. It got something to do with that. And it had something to do with somebody thought they could force themselves on somebody here. That's what they thought. And it has something to do with that. And they thought that they could play with somebody here that's on their spiritual path and awoken. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with somebody here in love, still in love with their ex her. And it has something to do with that. I avoid healing myself. So somebody here rather heal themselves than be in love with their ex her. Because you know why? It ain't nothing but karmic friends her. And they karmic friends or whoever karmic friends is, they jackasses. And you know why? Because they wanted to be rebellious towards somebody her. But not just rebellious towards them. They wanted to tell false narratives. That's what it has something to do with her, Taurus. Yeah. Tor. So what it look like to me is somebody here hiding her and somebody here creeping on somebody here because somebody here shady and somebody here trying to force themselves on somebody here. Okay, and it has something to do with, it could be a shady person that walked away here and they trying to creep on this shady person that walked away and this person is in hiding. But it has something to do with somebody here got legal issues here and somebody here walking away because somebody here is hurt because somebody here was somebody body inclined. They walked away because they was hurt because somebody was somebody body inclined. Yeah. It has something to do with that. It got something to do with the devil, Capricorn energy here. And it has something to do with the King of Cups, water energy. Wow. Somebody here crying. Somebody here creeping. You could have been a Bonnie and Clyde and they trying to force themselves on y'all. It has something to do with justice, Libra energy. And it has something to do with a Queen of Swords her. And it has something to do with the Nine of Cups. So it has something to do with a Queen of Swords her. And that can be fulfilled. But it has something to do with somebody here blocked. Yeah, whoever this is. It has something to do with the Nine of Pentacles her. So somebody could be the Nine of Pentacles her. Or somebody could be in their money here. Okay. But it has something to do with the Star. And it has something to do with the Knight of Pentacles her. Some could be coming in real slow here. Or somebody could be healing. Or y'all could be healing her. But it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with somebody here is in illusions. Whoever this is. So it's a sign of Taurus. It has something to do with the Chariot, Cancer energy. Okay? And it has something to do with the Ten of Cups. It has something to do with a family here that be working together. Yeah. And it has something to do with the Page of Swords. Somebody already know about it. Whoever this is. Whoa. So it's about sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus here? We have her forgiveness. So some of y'all could be forgiving someone or someone here could be forgiving someone here. And we have her empty. Something is empty here. And somebody here wanted somebody here to forgive them. Yeah. But it's empty. Yeah. They didn't feel no cup, no nothing. But they want them to forgive them. Give me one on justice, sir. Wow. It has something to do with exit plans. Somebody here already took their exit plan here. Yeah, whoever this is. Because it has something to do with somebody here in grief. They in grief here and they grieving. They in grief and they grieving. And it has something to do with that because something is crashing down for somebody here with this tower. Yeah. Somebody here need to take an exit plan because something finna crash down for them. Because it has something to do with the rock. So it has something to do with somebody here is taking the exit plan here. Somebody here acting like they was stable here to somebody here. But it has something to do with somebody here finna go through a loss. And somebody here finna neglect somebody here. They finna go through a loss and they finna be neglected. Because it has something to do with somebody here is ruins. You see somebody's house is ruined. Wow. But they acting like they stable here. Yeah. It has something to do with that, and it has something to do with the rock. Somebody here act like they were stable, but it's an ending with that. That's why somebody here need to take an exit plan, because it has something to do with facing it, and it has something to do with somebody need to face something here, and they in a rabbit hole, and it has something to do with that. That's why somebody here need to escape. Every time I sign the Taurus, what's going on with the sign of Taurus here? Why is this exit plan here? It has something to do with payday. Yeah, it got something to do with somebody money here. Somebody here did an exit plan on or something. Because it has something to do with a toxic love, and it has something to do with somebody here be wearing a mask. Somebody here in a toxic love here, and they love to wear a mask. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here could be doing DMs or getting new messages and DMing. Yeah, but they in a toxic relationship here. But acting like they the rock and got money and all that. Because you got money don't mean you stable. Somebody here telling people broken promises too. And it got something to do with their payday. And it has something to do with past life, and it has something to do with luxury. So it has something to do with a family here, and it got something to do with past lives, and somebody could be in luxury, but it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with they was trying to make somebody here a rebound. Yeah, somebody past life lover, they was trying to make them a rebound and telling broken promises here because they wanted their money with payday. So outside the doors here, it got something to do with somebody here had some hidden agendas. Yeah. Because they only want to tell somebody broken promises here because it was payday. And it has something to do with false alert. False alert. False alert. Somebody here is two-faced. And it has something to do with that. That's what it got something to do with her. Yeah, they two-faced her. Yeah, Taurus is what you dealing with. Somebody here only gonna tell somebody her broken promises because they want their money. That's what it got something to do with her, Taurus. This the hidden agendas they thought that they had on somebody. Yeah. So we have her expresses. So somebody here could be expressing something to you. Yeah. And it has something to do with what you need to express towards is to love yourself. At this time, don't get nothing into nobody, because all they gonna do is tell y'all for broken promises with they hidden agendas. So tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus here? It has something to do with outrage open. So some type of outrage open is opening up her. Okay? And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with true offering. And it has something to do with grounding. So somebody here might thought that they had a true offering here and they could be grounded into it. But it has something to do with somebody here is delusional. Because it got something to do with your path. And somebody here can be acting like they in their path, but they delusional. Because it has something to do with they need to be in harmony. Yeah. Now you know. Take care, Taurus. Bye-bye.